What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Phoenix Red Ace Attorney. And oh my god, it's been so long. 2 weeks? No, something like that. Anyway, last time we completed episode 4, Turnabout Goodbyes, and now we're headed on to episode 5, Rise from the Ashes. Let's do this! Whew. That's been so long. Look at the buildings, look at the buildings. God, it's raining. There's thunder, it's so scary! Oh my god. Oh, is that a glowing knife? Is she a YouTuber? Oh, she's gonna kill someone with a butter knife. What? She's freeze. Oh no, she's duplicating herself. What? Oh, she's in two different places at the same time. Oh my god. The buildings are moving again. This is kind of lined up like a Pokemon battle. Oh no, the knife! A vase! A doll! What's going on? There's so much going on, I can't even... Ah, there we have it, the true culprit. Aw, the sad music. She's probably not the culprit. It's gonna be like a super sad incident. My heart is already tearing up. Wow, we're straight back to Phoenix. Okay, it's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single foul. I've had offers, but none I took. Is it necessary for you to take offers since you know you need the money? That is until the day that girl showed up. Ooh, Phoenix, what girl? You ain't told us nothing about no girl, boy. 22nd, 10:02 a.m. Wright and Cole offices. Hey, it's the office. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I mean, you kind of have to make money, but whatever. There you are, finally. Ben, my sister's trial is tomorrow. Is this a girl? Who are you? Phoenix doesn't know it. It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. You're the famous defense attorney, me. Hey. Yeah, buddy, I think you have the wrong woman. I mean, person. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Mrs. Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right, right. Wait, you're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. Rosen Edgeworth was murdered, though. That's a You're better than nobody. What happens if I'm to change it to this? You're better. That's a relief. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. Leave me alone. Stop bullying me. I'm sorry, but you have to try elsewhere. Wow. I totally got the roles mixed. It's not her that's the bully. We're bullying her. Please. I'm out of time. But please, you have to help. It's my sister. Oh shit, she's just like Maya. Oh no, this triggers Phoenix's boner. Hey, Maya, could it be? Hey, we get a new Maya, aka useless character. Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma, Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. How old are you, Emma? 16. Fuck off. Scientific investigator? What's this about science I hear? Emma? Emma was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it just seemed kinda jumpy, or maybe just young? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. Is she gonna be saying that a lot? Fuck you, man. Great, another future professional in training. Yeah, tell me about the case. So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. What about a butter knife? So it's a case. Yeah, figures. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but that's interesting. How would she know Mia? How do you know Mia? Let's ask her about science first. So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then? Excuse me? I'm not a child. I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigation should be done scientifically, don't you? Yeah. Sure can't falter for lack of enthusiasm. This case is handled scientifically. I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. What kind of research? I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll chew when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. I guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. Wait, first, how do you know Mia? My sister asked her specifically, Mia Fey. Mia Fey was a few years below her in school, so she went to the same school as Mia. She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney, and well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Wow, who would have guessed? Mia, yeah, I thought it was a little strange when I saw you too. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Oh shit. They must not be close, judging from her facial expression. Well, actually, when she gets like this is like she's now, I kind of hate her. Oh my god. Huh? Well, it's normal sibling relationship. But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. No, sad and cliche. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, let's just not talk about that anymore. Like, we asked what we wanted to do. Let's just go ask your sister and bang her once we're done with the trial. February 22nd, detention center, visitor's room. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am, you said that. No excuses. What did you not want to raise this year? You're going to jail. You can't do shit, bitch. What was that all about? Yeah, the police guard is retarded. He just can't speak, okay? Hey, face me. Don't disrespect me. You're not Blackpool. You're not cool. Hi, Lena. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Sorry, I have anger issues. Perhaps my memory is failing. She seems really passive-aggressive. Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? I fucking hate you, you bitch. I can't wait till you die and I get all our parents' money. But you're Charles Samara and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Hey, isn't that right, Mr. Wright? How do you know me? Are you Yoda? Do you know everything? Can you teach me the force so I can fuck with the judge as well? 'Cause he's a cunt to me. Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry. What exactly is it you do? My name is Lena. Not Elena Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. Whoa, so she's like above Edgeworth? You're a prosecutor? I mean, kind of a weird uniform. Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Of course not. It's all planned. Emma, Lena, I mean they're just like Mia and Maya. Why am I speaking like this? Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Yes, I am. I have trouble speaking. Okay, so what happened? There's something you should know from the start, which is the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. I was in the wood. God damn it, skipped it too fast. Damn, a witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? Your subordinate's car? car trunk. Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed as it were. My. And we thought we had bad luck. So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. No, if you killed Gumshoe, I'ma fucking kill you, bitch, okay? A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. Oh god, that must have sucked. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What? Mr. Wright, what does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. Well, it's the right tradition, okay? So you're the chief prosecutor. That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. Also, another one is that Edgeworth is my bitch. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I wouldn't think you'd recognize this. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Oh, she's surprised. Lena, what happened to your hand? What the fuck happened to your eyes? You're not gonna pull a lot of heart on me, are you? Oh, this. I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. Well, did you stab yourself when you cut your steak too? How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, and she was in the class out of Mia, wasn't she? Pfft, Mia was so much better than her. Go Mia! You know you're dead. You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that, did she? Well, why not? I dragged him all the way here from his office. It's his job, though. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! It was in law school. I was in my third year and she was auditioning the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. She took after Von Karma. She also started sucking dick. Well, actually, that's what people do in university. Start losing their virginity is not necessarily sucking dick. That was probably why she was attracted to me. So she was a lesbian, okay. Better and better, as Phoenix said. Excuse me? You know, being homosexual with another character in this universe, I did it first, okay? Phoenix / Edgeworth. You can come here and be like, oh yeah, I totally had sex with him. Fuck you, man. I did it first, okay? I did it before the school. Intellectually attracted. Yeah. Okay, well, I didn't have to give that entire explanation. I could have just, skip the text and, oh, here's what was going on. Intellectually attracted, Lena was top of her class in school. I was the best there was. I was the best there, actually, it doesn't fit when you say it like that. Oh, I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. It sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Yeah, it kinda does. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? We were just dozing off. As you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lena... You were always this way, weren't you? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lena. I know! So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Whoa. Drama. Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright. Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right, I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Do that we shall, because we are Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Lena has confessed to the crime, yes, but something doesn't fit. Is that look in Emma's eyes? Well, obviously she's not gonna admit that her sister did it. There's something else going on here. I'm going to find out what. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Hey, why doesn't the game announce that we're going here? Hmm? Huh, about what? My sister, she's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... Well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. Hey, and the investigation music is back. Alright. February 22nd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. So this is the lot where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone! Keep up the good work! Hey, what are you doing? What are you thinking? Well, they're going to be my co-workers 3 years from now, after all. Saying hello. Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying to not stand out too much here, see? There. You suspecting go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? Oh shit, we have someone from Texas. What do we have here? Looks like a bambino got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks, I learned to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall. Oh, is he your boyfriend? Oh my god. Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. Look here, Bambino, I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, and the gold mine is evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. Did he really just do a finger pistol? Kill yourself, dude. Just put that finger pistol against your head and fire! You know what dreams the cacti in the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? Drinking alcohol as well. You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambino. I don't think it's safe for a detective to be drinking alcohol while investigating a crime scene. Was that a hombre, a friend of yours? Kinda, sorta. He's a detective. Thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Yay, just our luck. Like usual, what's this in the ground? What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer. Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found the call, so I'm heading it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this. Please, just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Wallet hastily stuffed into pocket. I'm called to duty already at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? By the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay, now, look at the court record. Now back to me. Now look at the court record. Now back to me. Okay. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining. From every angle. Well... Oh, look, I think there might be a clue there. Just check it out. Press the examine button. What is it? Oh. It's a detective's ID. This is an ID card. Detective Bruce Goodman, ID 584-2189. See, well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess, but I don't see what science has to do with it. It doesn't have anything to do with Goodman's ID added to the court record. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. Yay, we need up. I didn't mean to press that. This is what I mean to press. What the hell is going on here? Who's this cell phone? Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. Oh my god, it's your boyfriend again. The sheriff. Like I said before, this is our claim. You'd best be moseying around, unless you're fixing to catch a bullet. Scary. Just a finger pistol, dude. Unless he pulls out his real gun, then we're fucking screwed. But could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You wanna know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Please! No problem, partner. About time for bills anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a conversa you like. Prospector's office? What does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self. Look up Biddle Saloon Conversa. If that's even how you pronounce that. Maybe we should just check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. Yes, we really should. In any case, stay away from the car. I'm noticing a little bit of lag. Let me try to. Is this better? You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our claim. Right, great. That's perfect. Great. Maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me. We're two all set. Us? Hey, it's another female that provides fan service. What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches here? This is a crime scene. Hello, half and half was it? Oh, she's a porn star, never mind. Oh, thanks. Unused or... yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you? No thanks. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type you have clearance. Yeah, you don't. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Definitely a porn star. Cough-up? Huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? Oh shit, she turned badass. Referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. Oh, god damn it. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up, Quinn. Tell us what happened. The name is Angel Sar. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. Hype, she means it. Let's just talk to her. Case, okay. Somehow I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Well, you decided, so you do decide it, so it doesn't really. Destiny, was yesterday's special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of iniquity. Evil ones? Prosecutors, they have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. You have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. Or you'll soon know why they call me the cough-up queen. Ew! I mean, I don't know, maybe when you grow up, Emma, it'd be kinda hot. The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Prove that he devours the evilest lunches of all! Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. What did she witness? So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Mrs. Starr? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. See Lana Sky, well that knife saw. Oh my god. Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You say you saw when you mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silver ties to this world being coolly cut still rings in my ears. The rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Sky? Of course, it's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes since did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Why wouldn't she? Obviously. Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Mrs. Starr? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true concierge can understand. However you pronounce that word. It's not even English, probably, so it's not even my fault. The comment you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's trilobite concept. Is that a General Tso's chicken? Never mind, you win. I don't even appreciate part of a trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? I have one too! See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Don't you give him one? Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. Well, I have to make a living. So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Mr. Starr, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis? Not. And what do you have to say about the prosecutor's office? Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Mr. Starr? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Huh, perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Mr. Starr was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking Puff-Up Queen. I thought she was just a lunch veteran, but I'm now not so sure. Well, I mean, is there anything else we can do here, really? No, that guy won't let us investigate. Let's try again. You never know. We can't even go there? Oh, well, rip. Hey, let's go here. Prosecutor's office. What's going on here? Oh, do you see that suit in the far left? Or am I the only one who does? February 22nd, High Prosecutor's Office. Room 1202. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look, there's a trophy or something there. Trophy? What, that shield? Takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's he must be a real stuck-up jerk. Mr. Phoenix Wright, you never try prying into other people's businesses, do you? That voice. Hey, it's your boy, Edgeworth. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm wet. It's orgasm for the first time in my life. So amazing. You know him from somewhere? Of course, I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right, her sister was the chief prosecutor after all. And Edward is her bitch. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you. I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No. I was just Mr. Right here. Hey, don't blame it on me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? Body was found in this nasty, bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. What of it? What? Your car? I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream. The game is kind of like... Actually, let me try to fix this again. Is it better now? Just talk to him. The case, what do you know about the case, Edward? So the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it, right? You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all the trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Oh, wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir. Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again. Now, that didn't sound forced at all. Ah, now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit it, it was a surprise to me, too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still. And now I'm forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. What did you say? Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You, Mr. Edgeworth? Let's just on Karma to do it. God, not that guy again. Yes, I will be making a return. It's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Oh yeah, the ones where like Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Yeah, look at that confident man just tapping his forehead lightly. So beautiful! Forging evidence, arranging false testimonies, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy! Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like these. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. What? Tell us about Lena. Chief Prosecutor? Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago, I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. Why do you keep a knife? What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife kept in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Edgeworth's knife added to the court record. Edgeworth. What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can you take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Yes, that he does. Anyway, come on, like guys, we have no chance as the lawyers. Let's just steal this and pretend to be a prosecutor in Mexico. Let's just do it. I've been wondering, what the heck is this? The fuck is this shit, man? There's a big K on it. Really? It is also green. No prosecutor. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors! I'm so excited! It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What, so? So that K. That's... K stands for King. I wonder, what if someone wins this trophy 3 years in a row, and they just keep all 3 trophies in display next to each other? I'm sorry, that was racist. Yeah, you got a problem with that? Whoa. Calm down, Edgy. I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors, kinda like Employee of the Month, only better. How so exactly? King of Prosecutors, trophy out of the court record. You're boring it because we don't care about you. But we do kinda wanna talk about this shit, so tell us more about the trophy. So in other words, you were the best of the best this year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why is that? I had to go to the police department ceremony to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, correct? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday. Yes, we should. If the game wouldn't lag so much, that is. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands of cold cases in other hands. In other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Address parking stop added to the court record. We'll just talk to him. No. This is the parking stop from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15. So the murder happened right after you got back? What, right? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Oh my god, this guy. He's gonna get a gumshoe voice. Excuse me! Is this Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find me new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lip blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? Wait. He said lid? I could have sworn he said lip. I'm going insane. I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangements with... Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir, Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. Oh my god, Edward, don't be such an asshole. But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy, looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck. I mean, the same could be said about us. I mean, maybe not good luck, but you know. Right. Yes, sir. He caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least. Actually, we're not done yet. Tell us about the parking stop. I'm busy preparing for tomorrow, and I'm not in the mood for idle banter. Especially with you. Well, fuck you too, buddy. Alright. Fine, I'll just have to talk to him when he perks up. Nothing new to talk about? But maybe I have to present like the knife. And nope, he doesn't want to talk. Oh my god. Really does not want to talk. Fine then. Whatever, I'll be taking my leave. Edward doesn't love me anymore. Nah, fuck you, I don't want to have anything to do with you. Let's see, February 22nd, police department entrance. Oh, we're finally here. Why would they put the detective so far away from the prosecutor's office? It took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and the traffic wasn't even that bad. This is my first time to the police department, actually. You liar, we've been here multiple times. Hold on, what's that? Oh my god, what the fuck is that thing? It looks like a demon. Oh, keep it away from me. Disturbing? Why does it underlay like that? Oh wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you know a lot about the police department. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger? Oh, he noticed me. You sure is running over here fast. Let me get... It's Gumshoe. Hey, pal! What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What, well... But Lucy doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. Like hell you are. What's about the case, bitch? Are you the investigator? I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You'd better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says that she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no, come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect, Lana Sky's sister. Whoa! Chief Prosecutor's little sister! Just please investigate the this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Wow. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. What about the investigation? So what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh well, nothing really. They kicked me out of the criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean this? What do you mean this time? And what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true, we never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being led into criminal affairs now. Lowest ranking guy there is our chief of detectives. You're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little too odd? Isn't it? So anyway, I thought I'd spend that day getting the Badger dance down pat. What the fuck's that? Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall! Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. Patrolman in charge of the crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. Well, okay, let's just... What the fuck is wrong with that damn blue badger? Hey, I was wondering about that. What? The dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece. Oh, don't tell me Gumshoe made it. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. It's battery powered so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, it just dances until the batteries die. Poor blue badger, fated to dance until he drops. Add to the court. Oh my god, are we really gonna need that in a trial? Fuck me, dude. Yeah, let's... I mean, he worked in the police, so maybe you know him. You know, who does this ID card belong to? Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this? Hey pal, this is the detective's ID card. You can't just keep that, you have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see, Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. My mistake. Don't you work together with him in criminal affairs? Whoa, now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's a victim. That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Hell yeah, he can. If he doesn't, we'll just fucking kill him. Ah. What the fuck was that voice? Oh my god. So, this ID card belonged to the victim. It was a detective like myself, Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Because he was killed there, obviously. Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal? Mr. Edwards mentioned that too. Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing, it's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. And that us confessing as much. Oh god, things ain't looking right. What can you tell us about the King of Prosecutors trophy? Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edwards got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal, I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently it's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edwards for winning that award. He's even got naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Yeah, we've heard about the rumors. But, like, to be proud of someone, don't you have to be at least, like, older than them? Wait, what can you tell us about this? Yeah, how old are they? Let's see, you're 24 and you're 30. Oh, damn. It looks like it's almost the other way around, really. Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? You have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. We really, really need to. Rumors at law. He's in a tough spot. Again. Again? Alright, deal 6. Deal 6. Well, all started with the murder of that defense attorney Hammond. He was garbage, fuck him. But Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing got right, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was under that. He was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took the case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. Oh, I'm sure. Oh, the music stopped. That's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is what was his name again? The guy in the parking lot. That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Considering you gave it to me, I doubt it. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there and nobody will look at you twice, pal. Let's hope so at least. Underground parking lot. February 22nd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. Looks like the investigation is still going. Who is this? No, it must be the guy. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, it was her? What? I don't remember her voice. Oh, you're still here? Hello. I think that was her voice. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too. Happens to the security guard. Hey God, totally made her from Texas. Here's this motherfucker. Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a dog that's lost its head. Heard. Jake Marshall. Oh my God, Phoenix got a southern accent all of a sudden. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Wait. Alright, it's been a while since I've last done this. Take that! Alright, still haven't lost my touch. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right into the spittin', whatever. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe. Ah, that old cow dog? He holding a birthday party or something? Huh? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation. I think he just miswrote it. Great, Detective Gumshoe, I owe you one. No worries, this proves it's from Detective Gumshoe, better than the blood test. Definitely. I guess I'd better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Officer Marshall isn't a detective, he's a patrolman. That reminds me of something. That is odd. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have something weird. Note to self, police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I'll say I won't be needing this anymore. Detective Gumshoe's letter of invitation crumbled and discarded. You gonna ruin the crime scene? Actually, no, let's ask him first. What do you have to say about the case, buddy? Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young, remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness, Mrs. Angelstar. Yes, ma'am. One stab to the chest, a fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. Hey, got the autopsy report? Wait very nice. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambino. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back, so there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prospector. God, will you stop saying that? But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here to this parking lot? So it seems, like calling an armed man to shoot out at high noon. Oh my god. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You called me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Really? What the actual fuck? Huh? I was one of them fancy shoe detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh really? Now he told me. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambino? So why are you in charge? No reason, we're just short on hands right now. I'll keep an eye out in the meantime. That's odd though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important at least. He's nothing but a sad old cowdog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? That cowdog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief police. Just you don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation? What? Such an important asset to the investigation team? I was being ironic, if you didn't know. Notice? Anyway, this looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest that this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Obviously check it out. Alright, let's check it out. We know how to do this. Stop doing it. Where do I open this stuff? Oh, there we go. That fucking turn. I will kill you. The display is still on the redial button. Redial? Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of all calls you made and received. Just press the blue button to dial the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just you never know with people from your generation. Whatever, let's just check this one out. Let's check it out. Press the redial button. I wonder who the owner of this phone called last. Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. Beep. Hey, it's the Steel Samurai song. Hey, that song, I know that. Wait, what's going on over there? Beep. Sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial that their phone, didn't you? Oh, well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prospector Sky. What? It's my sister's. She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looked like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. How did the phone ring just now? One of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that, I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. They shoot you for everything in Texas, apparently. Oh, I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Cell phone added to the court record. This continues on examining. Let's just look at the car. Why not? What's it? Looks like a note of some sort. Look, something written on it. 675 122. You're right. Let's see. 677S. 122. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed. How though? Well, so what does it mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Note to self, for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. Damn, get burned. Get fucking wrecked, right, okay? I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know about what this means either. Goodman's note added to the court record. Let's see. I don't know. What do we do? If we can talk to this guy again. You have anything new to say? Yes, he does. So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. That's correct, but there's the gold mine of evidence against her. The prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Ambino. Many condolences. Yeah, she's obviously not going to be found guilty. Come on, it's Phoenix right on the case. Officer Marshall! Yeah, Bambino? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... Is there something between this cop and her sister I don't know about? They slept together, obviously. I apologize, Bambino. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or early wind, something's up. Someone's up to something here, but who? This atmosphere, what does that even mean? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence, arranging testimonies, you name it. How many times are you gonna name it though? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? There are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. Person? Who? Bambina, it's your sister. Chief Prospector Lana Sky. What? My sister? Oh god. Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals. What, you're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshot, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers say. There's a big old secret hiding around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did it target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. So, you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lena is confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma. Yes? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? Beep. It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids? The phone that just rang wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. You didn't tell me what you talked about. She hung up right away. I see. Are you lying to us, Emma? The detective is murdered, and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. Anyway, we're gonna figure out what happened. Well, some part of what happened next time. And I will see all of y'all motherfuckers then. Bye!